we have to elect people, especially presidents, who will take their duty to the Constitution seriously. And it really means something. You know, I looked at what was the very first law passed by the very first Congress. And it was a law pertaining to how members of Congress should take the oath to the Constitution. It's the very first thing they did because they understood there had to be something that bound us and guided us that was above factions, above partisanship, as we call it today. And that remains really important. You know, I think it really is also about people's character. And we've somehow gotten to a place where we kind of think about how the people we're going to elect, we think about them differently sometimes than, people that we're hiring. There are some basic standards that ought to guide who we vote for. But ultimately, it really is the good faith of the people we choose. Sometimes people say, well, we have these guardrails of democracy, and they will protect us. And they don't. Our institutions don't protect themselves. We have to do it.
What words of optimism can you leave us with today?
I have so much hope because we're America. I have hope because of all the people that I have talked to around the country, over the last several years in particular. I have hope because of the commitment and the dedication that I know is out there, that I see personally, and that I see in these events and these crowds, and that I see from young people. This dedication and this understanding that that we are willing to recognize the need to put duty above party. This dedication to the idea that fundamentally we are a good nation. Fundamentally, we're a good nation, and we're not going to elect people who are cruel. And I see tremendous momentum, especially among young women. And I would again urge everybody, in 2022, there were all of these predictions that there was going to be this massive red wave. And one of the main reasons that it didn't happen was because young people got out and voted. And you guys can make a difference, both in your votes and in your activism and your participation in our process. And we need you involved. And I mean, the fact that we all get to have a say, and that the vast majority of Americans want to live in a country where we have the peaceful transfer of power. They don't want to live in a place where violence determines who leads us. And I feel very hopeful that all of us, those people, are motivated and organized, and we'll get out and do the right thing, and then commit ourselves to working together so this never happens again.